What's going on, stackers? So in this video I'm going to share with you how many colouring books that you should publish on KDP. So welcome back to Stacking Profit. My name's Paddy and over here we give you the tools and resources to learn, grow and master passive income streams so that you can live a life of freedom. Now, like I said in this video, I'm going to share with you how many colouring books that you should publish on KDP. But first, let's go over to my Get Book Report, because there's a couple of things that I want to bring up. Now, first of all, we can see that over the lifetime of my account, I've earned $120,000 in royalties. Now, if we scroll down to round about here, I've got my stats up by author. And my second author, pen name, just here, I've actually sold 9,500 books, making close to $19,000. Now I bring this up because this is one of my colouring book brands. Now I've pulled this up separately as well, so let's go over to here. Let's scroll down a little bit. There we go. Now right here we can see that I actually have 17 books, only 17 colouring books, and it's made close to that $19,000. If we look here, we can see I have some pretty good months just with my colouring books. My colouring books started back in January 2021, and I've had some really good months. My best month being December, where I made $2,400. And now this month, in April, we've done $1,132 in royalties just with my colouring books. Now, if we scroll down to round about here, we can see them individually. This one has sold just over 6,000 copies, making just over 12,000. This one 2,700, making 5,600. And then this one selling 182, making $152. And you can see I get quite good sales from my colouring books. And if we scroll up again, because at the time of creating this video I only have 17 colouring books, which kind of brings me on to my second point, or the whole point of this video, which is how many colouring books should you publish on KDP? Well, the answer to that is there is no right or wrong answer. See, everyone's going to be different. Everyone has a different set of skills. Everyone has different design skills, research skills, and so on. Everyone's journey is going to be completely different. Now with me, I only have 17 colouring books and it's made close to $19,000. But does that mean that if you create 17 books, you're going to create close to $19,000 as well? Probably not, because my set of skills are now completely different from your set of skills. So, how many colouring books should you publish on KDP? Well, however many that it's going to take. Now, you might need 5 books to create a couple of $1,000s a month. You might need 10 books, 20 books, 30 books, 40 books. It all comes down to the quality of your books and the niches that you're in. Do your books also, or are your books also unique compared to every other book here on Amazon? See, there's a lot of factors that go into play. Now, the best thing that you can do is just get better at this business, get better at your research, get better at creating your books, get better at running ads, get better at absolutely everything. And we do this through learning and taking action. Now, what I'm going to do through the rest of this video is share a couple of resources with you where you can go and learn to actually create colouring books, colouring pages, and I'm also going to share just a couple of different research methods to help you find niches for colouring books. So the first thing I want to do is come over to our own YouTube channel. Now right here, if you come to the search bar, you can type in colouring book, like so. And it's going to pull up a bunch of different videos. Now what I'm also going to do is link them in the right hand corner so you can go through and watch. But the first one I want you to watch is this one, how to make an inspirational colouring book for Amazon. Now with this, the principles that I share within this video can be taken into many different niches. So this right here is a must watch. Then the second video that I want you to watch, which again I'm going to link right there in the right hand corner, is this one, and that's how to create colouring books fast and easy using SVGs. So this one is one type of style that you can create your colouring books around, and this is a second type of style. So this one is good for quotes and things like that, and this one's better for niche specific like dogs, cats, monkeys, animals and things like that. So come through and watch these two videos, because it will help you get a better understanding on how to actually create these colouring books. Now another thing that you can come and check out if you want to, I am going to link down in the description below, and that is our colouring book course. Now this is sold separately, but this is also part of the LCB Vault. So if this is something that you're interested in, the better option is to always buy the LCB Vault, because we have a lot more courses in there. Now what you can do is just pause the video right now so you can actually read all of the modules within this colouring book course. Now everything in this course is everything I now know about creating colouring books. So come through and check that out. But again, the LCB Vault is always going to be the better option, because this is actually 5 courses in one. I should update this now, because it's not 4, it's 5. We have Kids LCB, Q4 Profits, and that simple colouring books. So that course is just kind of like a bonus within this course. And then we have the LCB Vault and our brand new course, Low Content Case Study. Now right here we can see we actually have 282 ratings, and the majority of them, 95%, is 5 stars. So people really love our LCB Vault. This has a lot of information about publishing low content books. So again, if that's something that you're interested in, there will be a link down in the description below. Now, with that being said, let me just show you a couple of really easy research methods to actually find niches for colouring books, because you need to know how to do niche research to find niches that you can publish your colouring books in. And then once you have some niches that you want to go and create some colouring books in, again, come back and watch these 2 videos, because that's going to help you actually create the interior for your colouring book. Now here we are on Creative Fabrica. Creative Fabrica is a great resource for getting your interiors, for getting graphics, fonts and everything for your books. But did you know you can also just do your research here on the platform? See, most people when they come to Creative Fabrica just look at these as interiors. Now I look at this as niche research. If we go to graphics and go to colouring books kids, it's going to bring you to this page. But right here we can actually go through these pages and find in these niches. Now here's one that stands out, space colouring book. Then we have dinosaurs, animals, unicorns, vehicles. All of these are niches. Now to find out if there's demand for these niches is relatively easy. So what you want to do is take the niche. Let's take this. Farm animals. I'm not going to go with the scissor skills because we're looking for colouring books. So farm animal colouring book. If we go over to Amazon, let's change this to all and then do farm animal colouring book. Now look at all of these extra keywords. We have farm animal colouring book, kids ages 2 to 8, excuse me, combo, toddlers, kids ages 4 to 8. These are all different keywords, niches that you can target around your books. Now to see if there's demand is relatively easy. We type in the niche and the book type. So we have farm, animal, colouring book. And Amazon has auto-populated this here. This is actually an extension by SPT, Self-Publishing Titans, but Amazon has auto-suggested these other keywords because that's what people are actually searching for. So if I found a niche, typed it in here, and then there was nothing below in the auto suggestions, that means there's no demand. That means no one is actually searching for that keyword. For this example, farm animal colouring book, we can see there's a lot of keywords, so there's more demand. But that's the easiest way to tell that if there's demand for a niche. And again, if we go back over to Creative Fabrica, we can go through all of these pages, going through the niches and then seeing if there's demand. Now, another great way to find niches for colouring books is by using Google. Now, all of these methods I've spoken about numerous times because they all work. Now, what we can do is go list of, and then we could do hobbies. So we can find a list of hobbies. That would be sports. So that would be basketball, football, rugby, hockey. All of these types of sports and hobbies are niches. So we can do it for hobbies. We can do it for food. So believe it or not, there's actually people looking for things like a pizza. Let's take away this. Pizza colouring book. We can see that because look, Amazon's auto suggested this. But a pizza is just one type of food out of thousands. So we can do lists of hobbies, foods, sports. You can even do professions, job titles and things like this. Niches for colouring books are absolutely everywhere. Now, this is going to bring me back to my first point. So how many books do you need, or how many colouring books should you publish on KDP? Well, there is no right or wrong answer. Again, you could actually go ahead and create 5 books and you might see success. You might have to create 10 books, 15, 20, 30, 50, 100. It's all going to come down to your own personal skills and your experience. See, if you're brand new to publishing on Amazon, then creating colouring books is going to be a little bit harder for you and you don't have that experience. So you're more than likely going to need a lot more books. See, I've been publishing for a few years now, but it's only been just over the last year where I've started creating colouring books because I didn't have the skills or the knowledge to actually create colouring books. So if I were to create colouring books when I first started, I probably wouldn't have made this amount of money from 17 colouring books. But again, because I now have the experience, I know what I'm doing, I know how to niche research, I know how to create the interiors, I know how to make them unique, I've had a much better chance of actually creating this income. So again, how many books do you need? Well, it's just going to come down to your experience. Now, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Also, go hit subscribe and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified for any further videos. That being said, I've been Paddy, this has been Stacking Profit, and I'll see you again soon.